All right, well, let's hear another song from the Wandering Hearts.
Sweet.
Hello again. Are we back on speaking terms? If I start listening, my old friend, was it all too much? Could you trust me to take the reins? Something's different now. Are we okay? Running through a crowd, never getting too close. Choices in the air hang around me like ghosts. My body's made up, but my mind is a mess. So hard to focus when I feel like this. Drowning out noise I don't wanna hear. Sometimes it's better when it ends in tears. Still waters run deep. Still waters run deep. Alone again, incessant, insatiable me. I thought I was searching for peace, foolishly feeding the beast. Running through a crowd, never getting too close. Choices in the air hang around me like ghosts. My body's made up, but my mind is a mess. So hard to focus when I feel like this. Drowning out noise I don't wanna hear. Sometimes it's better when it ends in tears. Still waters run deep. Still waters run deep. Are you listening now? I am trying to find my way back home. Are you listening now? I am trying to find my way back home. My body's made up, but my mind is a mess. So hard to focus when I feel like this. Drowning out noise I don't wanna hear. Sometimes it's better when it ends in tears. Still waters run deep. Still waters run deep. Hello again. Are we back on speaking terms?
It's another one from the Wandering Hearts here on WNCW this morning. Just passing through the region, playing a few radio stations, maybe a gig or two, but head back home to the UK, playing there and in Ireland, but you'll be back here in May, you say, playing some shows.
Yes.
And it's you brought your guitar, AJ. Otherwise, it's just the vocals. And, a little radio tour. You kind of don't have to bring as much gear, especially flying overseas.
Yeah, definitely. Tara plays keys in kind of bigger shows, and I play mandolin quite a lot for a lot of our shows. But it's just nice to kind of focus on the vocals and it kind of just be about that, especially for radio, because mandolin just ruins everything.
No, it doesn't. We are mandolin friendly here, Chess. Come on, bring it next time.
Maybe it's just my playing then.
Actually, we've probably got one here. Nathan, Sean, Brenda, could you go find one? Oh, no, we insist. Chess, let's go get it. We know that, first you offer someone a cup of tea and they say no, and then you just keep asking. So yeah, we'll get it. No, okay. So when you come back here, it's going to be the three of you, or do you sometimes do a full?
We do. We have a full band that we tour with, and actually on this new record, they're all playing on it, which is the first time that we've kind of been able to get everyone in the same place at the same time to get them on the album. So that's really cool. But yeah, we mostly do tour with them in the UK and Europe, but over here we do bring them over sometimes.
Yeah.
We've got some guys that we use out in California. We've got a little band out there that we kind of use when we're over. It's just kind of, and then sometimes we'll like find someone that's in the state that we're playing in, or because we need a bass player or something, and we just use them for a gig. So it kind of changes quite a lot, but this is the core.
Yes,
really.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think that's fascinating though, when a band can recruit others, okay, we've got our faraway band, our American band, or we got our Australian backing band or whatever, or you just meet someone that day and it's like, you can actually make it happen.
Yeah, it does happen, And sometimes, necessity is the mother of invention, You'll be in a place and go, what with traveling and stuff and visas and everything, sometimes you just got to make those calls as well.
Yeah.
But it's great to have, a network of musicians that we know and that we love playing with. We're very lucky.
Cool. Well, this is your third album, like you say, Mother, coming out, but already you're getting some great success. There's, we have Americana music here. The guy that we mentioned, Brad Paul, that sends us new music. He works Americana acts for us. But there's a UK Americana chart, and you're doing really well on that, right? As well as the radio charts here for the Americana or kind of indie rock stuff. 16 million streams or something. I think that's a pretty good number.
Oh, that sounds
great. It's funny, isn't it? It's like, it's very... The music industry is very numbers focused now, isn't it? It's all about numbers on this and that. And it's like, I don't think we, as much as obviously all of that is amazing and we love getting our music out there to lots of people. It's funny, my dad will message me and be like, I've seen the numbers have gone up on this. And I'm like, have they? It's not something that I check every day, but people tell us.
Yeah.
And
it's also funny to have written music, and we made this album at Chess's house. Chess was pregnant when we started making this album, and I was pregnant when we finished making the album. So it felt like this really intimate, special kind of small thing we made for ourselves. We didn't have a record deal, and then we made the record, and then we got the record deal, and now it's kind of going out and doing stuff. So it just feels mad. So when you say those things, you're like, wait, isn't this just a cute thing we did at your house? Because there was nothing.
Still got the demo.
Yeah. So that it's cool to hear. And
Well, I was going to ask, what do you think is the key to the success? Is it a manager who's really pushing it? Maybe it's just like the genuineness of what you made.
It's really hard to know. It's like we've been in positions where we feel like we've had everything going for us, and it's done well. And then we've been in kind of before, with this record, we're kind of really building from the ground up again. And so for it to be having the kind of, I wouldn't say success just yet, but to be out here and to be doing this right now currently is feels like success.
Yeah.
And so I think it really varies. It's time and place.
Such a combination, isn't
right
it?
people.
Yeah.
And
And we
it's-
don't take it for granted. I think that's
No,
the big thing.
it's-
It's like every time when we first signed that record deal, the first time with Decca, our manager gave us some brilliant advice. And he was like, really take stock of right now. He was like, because if I said to you, you know, a year ago, you'll be signing this Decca record deal, you'd be like, no, I don't believe it. And like every time you get somewhere, you're like, well, what's next?
Yeah.
Well, what's next? And I think it's really important that we can just go,
Take
this
stock.
is really cool.
Yeah. He also said something that I never forgot, which was really cool, which was because for us at the time, like it was like our first record deal. It was very exciting, and we were all kind of younger than we are now and relative strangers. So it was very exciting. And he said to us that getting the record deal, he's like, don't forget, this isn't the race. This is like the Olympics. This is your invitation to take part in the race. Like this isn't the finish line. The running of the race now is down to you, and you have at least a shot at entering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that always stayed with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that. Yeah. And now here you are, way over here in the U.S., traveling from city to city, Roanoke and the big cities like that, but Nashville and elsewhere. And you hear yourselves maybe on the radio, or you hear from someone who's like,
Yeah.
oh, we're getting
That's
played on a
mind-blowing.
little American radio station.
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, we've got friends out in Napa, California, that sent us a video yesterday saying, "Oh, you're on the Vine. Like I'm in the car and it's just come on the radio." And we're like, "What?
Yeah,
so
that's
cool!" And it
insane.
happened when we were driving.
Between Nashville and Georgia as
Yeah.
well. You know, it's nuts because we hear ourselves, people and friends, family have like playlists of the Wandering Hearts on. So like you constantly hear that and you think,
Thanks,
yay,
Mum."
thanks, Mum, yeah. Thanks so much. But when it's on the radio, it's a different beast, you know, it hits
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.